Alright, I just recorded the journal video, so these are kind of being batch recorded at the moment just because I don't want to forget to do this. So I'm doing it now and I have a minute. But yeah, that's why everything still looks the same and stuff. It's literally 2 seconds later. But this one, I just wanted to do real quick because I already made this video back pretty much when I first got the helmet, which was, by the time this one comes out, it would have been like 4 months, 3 months, something like that, something ridiculous. And I wanted to redo it because it's just been too long and that's just ridiculous to me. So yeah, I got a new helmet because actually I'll show you my old one first. I need to get rid of it, but I don't exactly know the right way to get rid of it, so I still have it. That's the only reason why I still have it, but it's a good thing for this video. This is my old one. I stopped wearing it because the visor on it, here, this is my old one. I stopped wearing it because the visor on it started going down and flying back up on me when I was on the motorcycle, and I only ride behind Dad. Like, I don't drive a motorcycle, but I ride, and that's very dangerous, especially if I was driving. But yeah, it was very dangerous because every so often it would catch and it would like fling up, and then it would take my head just a little bit, but it would take my head like kind of like that, and it was not the best, safest thing ever. So I started looking into helmets, and I learned a few things. Like, for instance, helmets kind of have a safety date. Like, if they're too old, they're not necessarily as safe as they can be anymore. And this one was manufactured in 2014. So basically 10 years ago, and that's not exactly great, especially when this helmet was only like, I think it was under $50, somewhere around there, because I got it on sale. Clearly that's why, because it was old at the time, and I didn't know any better. But yeah, make sure you check that apparently. But this is my helmet, and I loved it. It was amazing. It's a size small, so that's another thing. It's a size small, and I absolutely loved this helmet. It was perfect for what I needed it for. Obviously still very safe and, you know, perfectly fine for what I needed it for. But it didn't fit right because I'm an extra small. So it would also kind of just a tiny bit wiggle around, but the visor was the main part. Like, we even tried taking it off and tightening it down and stuff, and that it helped for like one ride, and that was it, and then it started doing it again. So we tried, but it didn't really fix it. So after that, I went and got actually fitted for my helmet. And I learned that I am an extra small. I've had an extra small in the past, but I think it was like a kid's or something. I don't know. It was not comfortable. So that's why I got this one. I have also rode with a half helmet. That one was Mom's, and that was a small, and that was when I was young, because I didn't have my own helmet at the time. And that one definitely didn't fit. That one was probably very unsafe, but you know, whatever. It's in the past and I'm fine. Also, I've been riding since, what, I was 14, I think? So I've been riding for a very long time. But yeah, so all those years I have had only one helmet that was technically the right size, which is crazy. And now, since I've had this one, and this is like I don't know what this style is, like a 3/4 or something. I genuinely don't know what this style is. Let me know if you know what it is, because I don't know. I just liked it because I liked that it was black and white. So that's why I got it. And I knew I didn't want a half helmet, but this time I knew I wanted a full face because I like how they look. And that's really the only reason. But then when I was looking into it, I learned how actually safe they are, and like, they're the best helmet out there, plus they look good. So, you know, bonus that. But yeah, they're the safest helmet that you can get. because they're full face. So I was looking into them, and what was the other brand that I was trying to get? I don't remember the other brand that I was going between at the moment. But the main reason why I went with this one was because that one didn't come in the shell casing. The smallest was like a small medium casing, and then they just put extra padding in it, so like the helmet would be huge on my head. This one came in an extra small casing, and it makes a world of difference. It's the first one that I've ever had like in its actual size. But anyway, I'll stop teasing. Here's my helmet. I love this thing so much. It's like, I mean, I love it. It's expensive, but my God, is it the best helmet ever. And it looks good. And it gives you that, I've heard of it, obviously, helmet confidence when I have it on. Like, it's good. I like this helmet a lot for multiple reasons. But yeah, it has a visor and everything. It clicks down like that. And you just, I need to get this so it won't fling around. You just lift it up by this little tab here, and then you pop it up. I only pretty much have ridden with it fully down, I think. Yeah, I think I've only ridden with it fully down, and it is so comfy. It has little vents at the bottom that can open and close. It's very easy to do. And then it has a vent up at the top, if you can see in there, that can close down or open up. And I have had to close them because it got too cold inside my helmet and I didn't like it. But otherwise, when it was warmer when we rode, I needed them both open, and there's so much airflow. And this is sitting behind someone who is very, very large. He is 6'4", so sitting behind him, you would imagine you wouldn't get much air, because he blocks all of it, which is a good thing because I don't get hit with, as much stuff. But yeah, even with all of that, it still has so much airflow. It's crazy. And then in the back, it's got a vent so the air can go out. Plus, it just looks so good. I love this thing. Also, we got comms for it. We got what are these? Cardo. Pack Talk? Oh no. Let me see if I can find the box. I found the box. That was easy. Nope, I was wrong. I think the Pack Talks are the expensive ones. We got the free comms, so that's what we have. The Cardo free comm. Yay me for being so organized. But we got those ones for one because Dad got some new pipes because I said the Indian, you can hear it whine because it's like a water-cooled engine or something. So you can hear it and it's not that, impressive. So he got new pipes on it that he growl now. So he's loud, but also, we couldn't really talk anymore. And especially with this thing, I can barely hear anything in here, which is amazing. I love that because, it'll save my ears. But yeah, because I can't hear anything, we needed to be able to talk. So when I got the helmet, I also got these things. He has one on his helmet too. And the mic is, let's see if I can show you this easily. I just kind of have the mic. You definitely probably can't see that. Maybe this angle. Can you see that? I have the mic just kind of velcroed on the inside there onto the inner padding. I have no idea if you could see that, but it's right here, just on the inside, and we can both hear each other just fine. He has a skull cap helmet, and I can hear him too, so he has the big boom mic that comes around in front, and I don't get any wind noise from him. It's crazy how impressive that is. I know they're built for it, but still. Oh, and I should probably mention, not a single bit of this is sponsored, obviously, but I think you have to say that. I'm not entirely sure what the rules are on that, but yeah, I feel like I need to say it, so there you go. Obviously, none of this is obviously sponsored. It's just I love this helmet, and the comps work great. So I wanted to mention that while I'm here. But one of the reasons, other than this coming in the right casing or shell size on the outside, was that it's like one of the safest helmet brands out there, and it looks so good. So that's a big part of it. But because it's one of the safest ones, it has these like emergency straps on it. So if you happen to, you know, get in an accident and emergency needs to pull off your helmet, they take this off and it pulls out the padding. So that way the helmet will come off easier and they don't have to yank it off. So that was a very important reason for emergency situations. And also putting in the comms, the padding is just kind of like snapped in, and then it tucks up inside here. This red piece is part of it that's clipped in between the shell and some of the like padding or whatever it is. But you just pull all that out and the comm goes right in, and the wires are all up underneath the top bit. So there are no wires going on in here from it. They're all up under here, underneath the padding. So I don't even know it's there. But yeah, the main reason was safety, and the shell sizing is so much more comfortable. It's super light too. Like, it's holding these two together. This one's probably just a little bit heavier than this one, oddly enough. Wow, that is a drastic difference of helmet I got going on there. That's kind of intense. But it looks really cool together like that. But yeah, these are my two helmets that I've had. This one is just a little bit lighter. I mean, honestly, the only reason that this one's slightly heavier is probably because of the front plate. Heavier doesn't really matter though, because in my mind that means it's better and a lot safer. So it's a good thing, and it's nothing that makes my head like ache from it being heavy on there or anything like that. So it's got some weight to it, but of course it does. It's a full face. But yeah, I recorded this video originally back like 2 weeks after I got this helmet, so a very long time ago at this point. And we've gone on a few rides, and it's been winter, so we haven't really gone on too many recently. But in the fall we went on a few, and I absolutely love this helmet, and I will be wearing probably Shoei's for the rest of the time that I'll be riding. Again, I don't drive the motorcycle, I just ride behind, but I love this helmet so much. It is the best helmet I've ever had. Could that possibly be because it fits? Yeah, maybe. Could it also possibly be because it makes me feel good? Yeah, that's probably part of it. It's also because it just looks good. I mean, the profile on that thing, it's just a beautiful helmet. I can't say enough good things about it. The cost is a lot, but it's not really when you're thinking about, you know, your safety. So honestly, it's kind of worth it to be safe. If that was a factor, like if you are obviously thinking about getting this helmet and that's the only thing that you're like, I can get a cheaper one, it's not going to be near as safe as this one. So that is, you know, part of it. Oh, and I didn't get the matte one. I got the shiny black because obviously it would get fingerprinty. I don't like the way matte stuff feels anyway, so I wouldn't have liked that. But yeah, I don't like the way the matte stuff feels, but also it would get so fingerprinty, and that would drive me insane for the rest of this helmet's existence. So if that's a thing you're thinking about too, and if you know that'll bother you, the matte, it would be a mess, I would imagine, probably. Just from the oils on your fingers and skin and stuff, it would get nasty. Oh, I also brought this over. It's still tight to how I put it on my head. I have a bandana. It's just a satiny thing. I don't wear it every single time. I wore it more with the old one because it needed something to tighten it up a little bit. But I do put this over my head sometimes inside here just to mostly protect my hair because it's bleached. So you can fit a bandana in here and it's still perfectly comfortable. But yeah, I think that's everything that I wanted to mention about this BUT. I don't remember what was in my original video. It's probably something very similar to this, if not exactly the same. But yeah, I love this helmet. I can't recommend Shoei enough. Yeah, again, they're a bit pricey, but it's well worth it, in my opinion. And again, not sponsored, just absolutely love this thing. And the Cardo, I forget, Freecom, that left my head quickly. The Cardo Freecoms, if that's the one that we have, I think that's right. They work great. This one's just stickered on. Dad's is clipped on his helmet. Mine it's stuck on there, so it's not going anywhere. But yeah, I love my helmet, and if you're thinking about getting one for yourself, can't recommend it enough. I would buy one right now if I were you, if they have it in your size. Getting an extra small was a bit of a challenge to find, but you know, they have them. You just gotta search. I love this helmet so much. It feels good on. It's just so comfortable. I'm gonna go with this brand every single time, because it's just like the best helmet ever. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope this helps you with your helmet search and everything one way or another, whether you went like, oh yeah, no, that's not for me, or if you went, yeah, no, I'll get that one for sure now. I hope it was helpful, and have fun with your new helmet and riding and all the motorcycle things. Just enjoy, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Thanks for watching.